The Managing Director of International Supply Chain Systems (ISCS), Chief Ambassador Afam Chukwuma, has called on the Nigeria Customs Service (NCS) to suspend its proposed increment of customs agent license fees. Speaking in an interview with Nagaf Cargo Watch Media in his office at Apapa, Lagos, the Deputy National President Seaport of the National Association of Government Approved Freight Forwarders, Nagaf, suggested that Customs should extend the validity period of customs agent licenses to 5 years rather than subjecting operators to annual renewals. He affirmed that this would ease the financial burden on freight forwarders already grappling with operational challenges.
Talking of increasing the fee, what I believe customs should do at this time to even compensate us for the pains we are going through under Bodogu regime now is to increase the validity period of licenses. Our practice, our by customs should be extended from being a 1 year valid license to 5 years because this constantly applying for renewal, it comes with a lot of protocols and processes. You call for inspection, you file your paper, the same thing from Abuja, then you apply to the controller of the command, he moves your file to Abuja, Abuja brings down to him. This process, you go to all shipping companies and start updating, go to all terminals and start updating the new license. This thing takes months. And at times, you see, by the time they're giving you 3 months or 6 months grace period, you apply for license renewal in December or November. You get everything sorted out by April, May next year. Before you use the license for 4 months or 5 months, it's time to apply for another renewal. So this cycle is too quickly, it's too quick. And the administrative process that go into it is too expensive. Beyond the official fee of 215,000 that you pay, the bond you have to provide, the logistics of doing all those things can be, shortened, make life easier for the freight forwarders by extending this into 5 years. So that when go for this renewal, you have this license for the next 5 years before you go for another renewal. That is the kind of thing we should be expecting from the customs at this time. We support BOW to succeed. We're going through the pains together, walking the road through the customs, but they have to apply, milky heart on edge, and they have to pat us at the back. They have to find soft landing and compensation for us while we are going and walking through this rough road with them.
According to him, the newly introduced Bodogo platform, while expected to improve efficiency in the long run, is still plagued by technical glitches, network failures, and delays resulting in high demurrage costs. He added that freight forwarders are also battling recent agreements and duty payments, therefore making any additional charges is ill-timed and insensitive.
The BOW platform that was introduced is still new. And for every new innovation, there will be teething problems. And these teething problems and feedback times for the customs come with its own consequences, come with its own burden. We are bearing burden, network failures, delays, inability to get things done quickly. And that comes with demurrages. So we are paying a lot on demurrage. BOW, beautiful platform, hoped to turn around things. We expect that when it is optimally functional, things will be happening at the speed of light. But for now, that it has been newly launched, it's having the initial technical hitches and glitches. It is normal for every technology introduced. Any new technology has its own glitches. Even Toyota, there was a time they produced vehicle. They had to start calling back those vehicles because of one technical fault. I think in the brake system or something. So we are not saying technology is always 100% perfect when it comes out. It takes a while, feedback, corrections until it stabilizes. So this is the period we are on BOW, and it comes with heavy burden in terms of financial consequences. That is already enough for the agents and for the importers. And also, knowing that under this circumstance, The 4% FCS has been reintroduced amidst this biodouble burden. So it's double burden now. We're paying for the consequence of biodouble, which we hope will be better in the future. We also now started battling with the increment in duty payment as a result of the financing custom service fee, 4% that was introduced, even though CISS was removed, which puts it technically at 3%, but it's still an added burden. So, speaking of increment of license fee, again, at this time, for me, is a sign of not having human feeling or not caring whether people are going through pains or not.
Dr. Chukuma urged the Comptroller General of Customs, Bashir Adewale Adeni, to prioritize stabilizing Bodogu platform before introducing further increments.
So I believe that the Nigerian Customs Service, ably led by the indefatigable and the action CGC Wale Adeniyi, should step down the idea of increasing license fee at this time and allow the Odogu to stabilize and become optimally efficient before they talk of any further increment. Let the Odogu platform work. Let it start giving us that level of efficiency that we all are looking forward to. By the time that is, we begin to enjoy the gains of Biodogo. Then after that, we would have forgotten the pains we are going through now. Then you can call stakeholders and mute this idea of increment. But at this time, I think it is ill timed.
He rejected the notion of saddling the Nigerian Customs Service with the sole burden of revenue generation, emphasizing that the agency should focus on facilitating trade and applying tariffs, its core mandate for raising revenue.
The agency that has the fundamental responsibilities of raising revenue for the federal government is the FIRS, Federal Inland Revenue Service. Now, customs or any other agency, in as much as they collect revenue, they help to collect revenue for the government. That is not their first task. They only collect revenue in line with stipulated trade and tariff. So when there is trade law or when there is a tariff set by the federal government, in which case we are currently using the common external tariff of the ECOWAS countries, all they need to do is to collect that revenue in line with the rules. That is all. So customs is not meant to go out of their way to generate revenue for government. They are only meant to implement the rules of tariff.
Rahane to Abu of Nagaf Cargo Watch.